A video for ICT-355-555 Systems Analysis and Design. The Group Business Case Project, Project Interval 2 Assessment. The assessment document, which is linked under the group project page for each interval, is what your group and your instructor will utilize to assess the completion of the project interval. These assessment documents outline all deliverables you are being asked to create, start, and complete for each project interval. All of the deliverables you are being asked to complete are described in detail in the video called The Business Case. Use this as a guide when you are working on your project. For Project Interval 2, you will be addressing systems planning. Systems planning is essentially the first step in the software development lifecycle, and it's a very critical step. It's really the phase of the SDLC where the project gets started. Things that happen in the system planning phase is really that the project is analyzed for feasibility. Some questions that are asked during this project feasibility is, why is this case being done? Does it make good business sense? How does the solution that they're looking at address key business issues? How much will it take and how long will it take? Will any productivity be lost during the transition? What are the risks of doing the project? And also, what are the risks of not doing the project? How will success be measured? What alternatives exist? And what's the scope of the project? It's also the phase where the project plan is formulated. So as you look at the Project Interval 2 assessment, you'll see that the items that you're being asked to complete in this interval aligns to that definition of system planning. What you're going to be asked to do for the Project Interval 2, you'll be asked to complete the systems planning section. Essentially the project overview, the project deliverables, the development of 2 sprints, the project plan, project roles and responsibilities, which will address a lot of these key questions for system planning. You'll also start the CRM prototype development in this. You won't actually start developing in this interval. Your project group will actually start setting up the access to the project CRMs to start getting ready for the development phases. Also in this interval, something that's important is for your group to review the feedback that you've received from your instructor for Project Interval 1 and consider making updates based on that feedback to prepare for your final project. There are additional resources available for your group for this interval. There's the project overview video, there's textbook readings chapters 2 and 3, there's the example of the completed business case, there's the video for the business case which describes in detail each of the sections, and you can always contact your instructor if you have questions. What to expect after the interval? You will receive feedback on your interval submission from your instructor. You will receive a pass or fail grade. If you receive a fail grade and your group's made effort for the interval, you will have the opportunity to revise, which is continuous improvement, of your interval and resubmit that to your instructor. Please note it is your group's responsibility to communicate to your instructor if you're going to submit revisions for reassessment. If you receive a pass grade, your group should be utilizing the feedback received to continually improve your business case in preparation for the final project submission in Project Interval 7.